Buongiorno tutti, I'm Jason Simmons, the Cockney Cook, and today I've got a supremo ragu to show you. It's ragu di gestione con carne, or meat ragu to me and you. Okay guys, so today is a very special day. It's Jessica's birthday. And I said to her, Jess, do you want me to cook you anything special? Dad, I want you to do me a nice pasta. So I'm going to tell you that pasta sauce with meat in it is fantastico. But one of my favourite TV programmes was The Sopranos. And Tony Soprano used to love to eat what he called Sunday gravy. Now, this is my version of it, and why they call it Sunday gravy is you make a meat ragu, you take the meat out, you've got your sauce left, there's your starter, your pasta with your sauce, and then you have your meat with potatoes, veg, lovely Sunday lunch. So, I haven't got time, I got no time to muck about today because I've got 14 people, safely distancing, coming to dinner, and I've had to do it. Oh, I'm alone. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients and I'm going to crack on. So first of all, you're going to need 5 tablespoons of olive oil. Then you're going to need some meat. I'm using braising steak, 700 grams. And then I'm using a mixture of sausages. These are Italian sausages. Look at them. They're not Richmonds. Okay, they're not Baxter's, they're not whatever kind of sausage that you will have for breakfast. These are Italiano salsiccia, salsiccia d'Italiano. If you're going to start using anything like Richmond's, get down your deli, get some lovely sausages. I'm going to show you this one. All right, that's a Ligurian sausage, not a Longurian, Ligurian. And these ones are salsiccia picante, which means that they are a bit spicy and they have peppercorns in them. I bought the long one, believe it or not, in Costco's, and the little ones I bought in my deli. Beautiful. You are going to need 3 tins of tomatoes, or, I'm going controversial, 2 tins of tomatoes and 1 tub of passata. Okay, each one of these is about 400 grams. I like the passata in it because that's the chunkiness, that's the smoothness, that's where I'm going with it. 2 small onions, chopped. 4 cloves, just get down the casino, 4 cloves of garlic. 1 glass of red wine. 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Right, first thing, let me spark this bad boy up. The meat's all browned. Now we add our onions to the pan. Now we keep it nice and low, because low and slow is the way to go. Keep it nice and low. We're going to cook these for 10 to 15 minutes until they're soft, translucent and beautiful. So my onions are nice and translucent. That's my 4 cloves of garlic. Cook those for about a minute, and then we're going to add our tomato puree. My garlic's been cooking away. There's my tomato puree. Now, what I like to do with my tomato puree is cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes and take away any kind of bitterness. So give that a stir around and cook that off for 2 to Lovely. Now we get all that meat that we browned earlier and we pop it in the pan. Perfecto. A little stir around. That's lovely. That's perfect. You see there's a lovely mixture in there. Now at this point I turn up the heat. Okay, and I pour in my red wine. And I mix it all around, and I'm going to reduce that red wine by half before I put my pomodoros in there. That is now bubbling away nicely. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that looks fantastic. Let's add our Tommy's. 1 tin. 2 tins. And my passata. At this point, I've also washed out all my tins and my passata, and I've poured it all into one, and that is 1 tin of tomatoey water. Okay, so that's water basically that I washed out the tins with, and let's give this a nice, a bit jerky there. Let's give this a nice stir around, and basically that stage is done. Now make sure everything is covered. Okay, as you'll see, I've had to come over to the oven. Turn that right down to the lowest heat. Now I'm not going to season it at this point, and the reason I'm not is there's a lot of seasoning in those sausages, so I don't want to over season it or under season it, so I'm going to season it closer to the end when I've got more of an idea, and all those flavours have become best mates. I've got more of an idea of what the eventual taste is. So let's cover it with just a little gap there, let some steam out. So that's on the stove now for 2 hours. Just listen, don't turn off yet. It's on there for 2 hours. After 2 hours I'm going to check it. I really want to cook it for at least 2.5 to 3 hours, but what I'm going to say is if it gets a little bit dry on 2 hours, add half a cup of water. You might need a bit more, but at least half a cup. Stir it round, see how it looks, okay? And then at the end, we're going to take the meat out, and I'm going to show you how we make it into 2 dishes. 2 dishes, not 1 dish. Oh, that'd be 1 dish, not 2 dishes. Okay, so bit of patience. I've got other things to do. It's Jess's birthday. I'm going to crack on. We're going to come back. Right at the end, I'm going to have a look at what we've got. So that's had 3 hours now. I've just allowed it to cool for a fraction. I've got the selfie stick gun. Got an old selfie stick gun, yeah. Right, now we're going to have a quick look at how it looks. So there we are. I've let it cool a fraction. Colour's gone lovely and deep, and you can see that's intense. Right, so at this point, what I do is I want to take all that meat out because we're going to serve the meat separately. Okay, so there we go. So that's all my meat in there and all my beautiful sauce there. What I will say is now is the time to taste your sauce and season it. Okay, so it's now the evening and it's just his birthday and everybody's here. As you can see, there's a big pile of gnocchi. Can we just have a quick pan down the end of the garden and you'll see that everybody's there ready and starving. And so I'm going to cook the gnocchi up. When it's cooked, I'm going to show you how I serve it in a super duper special way. Okay, so I'm going to now I'm going to show you how to serve up. Right, so we're doing quite a few portions. If you can just come in a bit closer. Right, so we've got our lovely gnocchi with our sauce there. Perfect. Right, so gnocchi, sauce. Come over, come over. Right, now this is the key. Okay, lovely pesto in the middle, directly in the middle. Okay, cheese over the top. Perfecto. Basil leaf. Finito. Okay, we're now going to see everybody at the table, and they better or not, otherwise I'm going to get myself another family. How's the gnocchi?
Amazing.
Alright.
The sauce is to die for.
And a sauce, guys, to die for. To die for. I'm happy. You should be happy. You got to try it. You got to try.